Hey guys, we are live. We are doing a little live recap, trying something different this week. The episode of RuPaul's Drag Race just ended, at least on West Coast time here.
Right.
So we decided to go live, just, you know, do a little recap today. Unfortunately, it's just the two of us again.
Girl, no big.
Sorry. I mean, you know.
Girl, you know
who needs them? Whatever.
I talk all day about RuPaul's Drag Race, and honestly, this episode did give it to me. Now, of course, I hate to see Miss Vanjie.
I know, she left us this week.
You know, I'm gonna miss her, but it was her time.
I love the fact that, you know, this episode started with all of them having it stuck in their head, her little Miss Vanjie, and it showed RuPaul like cracking up.
Alright, let's get right into it, bitch.
Okay.
So, mini challenge.
Well, Andy Cohen stopped by, Real Housewives, Bravo TV's Andy Cohen.
She's everywhere now.
Well, anywhere where there's gay boys.
Griffin hate, girl.
Ooh, doesn't Kathy Griffin has a pretty good relationship with Drag Race, right? I think, possibly.
Girl,
probably.
Hey, the edge of Judas. Hey, girl.
Hey.
No, I just think it's like crazy after that whole spiel that they had that he just keeps going up and. You know, we may not see her on TV again. I love Kathy.
No, her thing just sold out, right? Didn't her like...
Girl, that's what her agent says.
Oh, well,
no,
I don't know. Madison Square Garden or something?
Yeah,
she had something.
That's for another day. This isn't Hot Topic.
I know. Okay, alright, back to it. So
now, this mini challenge is something we could associate with. Cause
felt right at home with the hee-haw and the hootenanny.
So, I'm from a very small town in Texas, though. Like, every year, every 4th of July, we have the world's largest amateur rodeo. Oh. So there's like a little parade. So, yeah, when this was like right on my alley, it was interesting just to see what they can do in a 20-minute beat. Bitch.
Right.
Miss Cracker gave it to me. And I'm already feeling her before this whole shebit. But
it was cute. I mean, they all did a little hee-haw dance. Yeah. I mean, they're all good. Who ended up winning? Vixen and Asia O'Hara. Yeah, I think those were the two that kind of won. I mean,
how can you really win?
I was gonna say it was kind of one of those could have thrown it to almost anyone.
Pick a name out the hat, sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say, Cameron isn't getting as much. Well, she hasn't even done it.
We were talking about this when we were watching. Does anyone else remember if Cameron Michaels has even had an interview or behind the scenes, like, hi Andy?
I feel like I haven't seen her, like, have a confessional.
Have barely an interaction with anyone or a conversation.
Even when Mama Ru brought her on, she was just like,
oh yeah, Cameron Michaels is here too.
Hey, maybe, you know, they're just trying to wait because she's going to be a front contender.
I don't know.
But I really felt like I wish I could get to know her.
It's weird. I know nothing about her. I feel like she's the only queen that other than her, that she's a muscle queen.
Yeah, and I'm is it because she's a muscle queen we're getting discriminated?
I don't know. Maybe. I said in her behind the scenes interview, she seemed like she had so much personality, but
not to say like
she doesn't. I don't know.
Favorite already just because I guess like what she's bringing. But I mean, now the people that you know are following, it's like, okay, bitch, where are you at though?
Right.
Because I do feel like she's bringing it. It's not like she's not, but
I don't know. She's been pretty safe so far. Maybe if she does good or bad, either way, she'll get a little more screen time. But
so what did you think about the Maxi Challenge?
Well, I love they do it every season now. Some kind of like musical performance.
Yeah, of course.
Some kind of big number with choreography and lip syncing and
I'm not gay. I love me a good musical, bitch.
Right.
Dreamgirls is my favorite still though.
Really, Dreamgirls? The Beyonce's version or like classic?
I could go classic too, but Beyonce for sure. That whole Jennifer Hudson.
It's a good movie.
Oh god, whatever. But
I still don't think she should have won the Oscar. I mean, we're getting a little off course. Okay. You get the Oscar for one musical performance. Okay, we're getting a little off. I mean, it was good.
Why cannot?
Okay.
No, I feel like that's just like the dream.
All right. That'll be another topic.
But anyways, I thought it was going to be interesting because I felt like, I feel like both teams could have easily brought it. I didn't feel like anybody was at a disadvantage. Right. So I do love Miss Cracker, and I know she's very animated, so I knew she was bringing it regardless.
Totally.
But it's just I wanted to see what the girls are going to bring, because this is like, okay, is she going to make me laugh, or can she dance? You're going to see what they can bring. Or even a lip sync, because apparently some of them missed the mark.
Right. Well, okay. Well, it started, I mean, they got to pick the teams.
Right. Yeah.
First of all. So I was a little surprised that Mayhem got picked second to last, because She just won. Right. I was a little surprised by that. Eureka.
She's a legendary, okay?
Eureka, it's her second time back. She's a little loud to some people, and she's injured. So maybe you wouldn't want her on your team.
That's just fucked up.
I know.
Bitch. And I get it. She's like, oh, bitch, she's last season. But I did feel bad for you because I've been that cat. You know what I mean? Picked last.
Picked last on the playground.
Oh, girl, Jeb's gonna be picked last because we think she's gay. Just being in middle school, elementary. But girl, she kind of proved why she was picked last. Eureka kind of was very lackluster, and I love her. But we've all been there too, as far as like being in your head.
Well, it's kind of the start of the episode. She was going into this. She feels a little defeated already. She's got the Nina syndrome. She's got the, your own worst enemy. You get in your head. You size yourself up. I think she's kind of going through that. She said it was PTSD, but I think it was just, the nerves of the competition and how she's got to prove so much of herself now. So
bitch,
the pressure was on.
I do love how they brought Alyssa Edwards, bitch.
I'm so excited. No shade to Todrick, but it was nice to see another familiar face that we love.
Swap it out, and honestly, I love when they bring queens back.
Totally,
it's like full circle, bitch.
Right, and I feel like they're gonna do that a lot this season because it's season 10, the anniversary. Yeah. They should have almost a queen guest star every season, or be a guest judge, a winner. It's too late now, but that would have been a good kind of premise, I think. But
once again, we're going off topic.
Right, I know, always.
No, but I thought Alyssa was proper.
She did good. I thought she handled them well. I don't think she was too harsh. I think she was
her dramatics. Like what? She's
her faces,
girl, you're doing a lot, but I'm living for it.
I'm always living for Alyssa.
And,
always.
I did like how she called out Eureka because she's
in a good place to start for someone who hasn't watched the series before.
And yes,
totally. I think it's a great.
Off on any of the seasons and be
don't start on like 6 or 7.
Oh, ooh.
I'm just saying.
Shade?
I mean, there's better seasons. But anyways, yes, start on season 10. It's a good place to start, I think.
Especially if you're looking for that HD.
So in the choreography, Calorie, she struggled a little bit. Actually, the whole team, what was the team?
But who doesn't struggle with calories? No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
No, I know.
The puns never end. Never.
No, but
yes.
I guess, it's not her strong suit. I feel like maybe they're not doing a lot of that in New Mexico.
Right. No drag queens, no choreography. There's not a lot to do in New Mexico except for meth. Well, so, I mean, really, though. Come on now.
Well, she ain't lying.
I mean...
No, I will say, I'm not from New Mexico. I visited there. My aunt's from there. I lived there a week, and... Well, that's all I could last.
Right, really?
Yeah.
They ran you out of town?
Yeah, Clovis, New Mexico. Hello. We have anybody from Clovis.
I don't think they have TV there.
No. Well, anyways, I felt like she was lackluster.
Right. Team Vixen was kind of like unpolished. They didn't have a number. They were kind of the ones that we were a little worried about going into the choreography and before the performance. But once they really performed, they turned it out.
You know who I thought killed it? But then she didn't get like that big of a critique was Aquaria.
Same. Okay, well, I agree that Aquaria was kind of the strongest one on their team.
I thought so too.
Like,
even though I get what the judges were saying, like she could have played the older part, but I thought her lip sync was on point. She was very animated.
Yeah, she brought character. She brought we were worried that maybe Aquaria would just be a face, a paint, but she's got some comedy chops, some dance chops, and some moves. So. We'll see. She's definitely one to, keep watching.
Well, Vixen, she pulled through. I thought she did a great job. I liked her look. I do feel like her beat is a little... It could be better. It could be more polished. But hey...
A little rough around the edges.
That's just me. That's just for my taste.
Yeah.
But hey, bitch, she pulled this together. And I will say, I am crushing on Vixen as like a boy.
Okay, she's cute. She's cute. Vixen is a little drama, though. Vixen is drama. She's gonna be drama. Look, we liked her. We followed her for a minute. We said it a few times. We followed her way back before we even knew she was cast. And she is socially woke. I appreciate that. But on the show, she's sort of sprinkling the drama at every opportunity.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's not too bad of drama. No, it's not. Was a lie though.
Well, she doesn't like Aquaria. She's kind of coming for her this episode. The shade.
Aquaria out.
I stand a drama queen.
Same.
Yeah, we all do.
I do, and I feel like we need that as viewers.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not like malicious or bullying, but I felt like
so far it's just been a little more shady.
Not really saying what was really going down, and she called.
Oh yeah, that actually I was totally on her side for because beating around the bush. You were the one bringing attention to it the last 2 episodes, right?
Yeah.
at the beginning.
They brought it up about Aquaria talking about, you know, Miss Cracker
painting her face, which she's brought up in the workroom on Untucked. She's the one who kept calling it out. And then Vixen, she was trying to say Vixen made her say it and brought it out of her.
Right.
Girl.
So Vixen was like, No, I'm not going to lie. I'm the other bitch.
That I like. That's good drama. Because you're standing up for yourself. So that I liked.
Well,
but
stay tuned. We'll see what else she brings.
We'll see. What did you think? Asia was a little feisty this episode too. Asia O'Hara.
I just think she let the competition get to her because she felt like she did a solid performance. So it sucks when, you know, someone else, you're bringing it to the group, but, you know, your co-hosts aren't.
What does that feel like? When you're showing up, you're doing the work.
You know, she feels like, you know, like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
But she felt like she kind of took it out on the other team. And that wasn't their fault.
Totally.
Because even, like, in Untucked, she was like, oh, bitch. Y'all have the easier song.
Right, ours was more difficult.
And it's like, girl, it's L and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Because honestly, you're not even going home. Yeah, you were the leader.
Yeah, but everyone said she looked great. She had a great look. I think she looked beautiful. I think she performed pretty strongly on her team. Other than Aquaria, she was probably the strongest.
For sure.
I think the pressure just got to her this episode because, you know, she was feeling real salty towards Eureka in the beginning too. I know Eureka was talking a lot, you know, but she was, you know,
she went on their team, and I guess I get it. Like, Eureka is a talker, and if you're trying to like be the captain and like really run the show, you probably don't want someone like that on the team.
Right.
But bitch, and she was really salty about it. But girl, you gotta be a team player.
Right. It's too early. It's too early to let the small things get to you.
I want someone who's not gonna be so bitchy, like in an instance when it involves teamwork. That's just me, though.
No, I agree.
That's just because, you know, growing up playing sports and whatnot. You gotta be a team player, bitch, when the time is appropriate.
Right.
Dusty,
she was deciding what to do with the dots. Should she do them or not do them? What do you think? Should she have stuck with her guns and did the dots more, or
divided in the middle? Like, and while I was watching, I was really trying to connect the dots here. I'm like, I love it. No, I was just like, okay, bitch, I see that is your aesthetic, and that's something you bring all the time, and that is your look. But if the judge asks for something new or different, then at least give them one look.
Totally. Right.
But she
did it, but she still snuck a few in there, but it worked for her. She actually got one of the higher marks today. She was in the top, or on her team, she was kind of on the top. They liked her jacket, the black and white. Yeah, you know. So she did okay. Who else? Let's see. What did you think about their runway looks? Did you like anybody's, what was it? Bring your best drag, I guess, was sort of, they use that a lot, I think, best drag, or what, that sort of do whatever the hell you want, I think.
They all brought it, but if I had to have picked, like, damn, bitch, I like Aquaria's look.
I liked Aquaria's look too. Yeah. I liked it. I didn't love it as much as they did. I liked it. It was good. I like the androgyny, you know.
I just felt like it's a modern, like it's a millennial take, like, you know, it's something different. I don't feel like, you know, if any of the other queens had it on, it wouldn't have worked.
Totally.
It's her own lane.
I liked Miss Cracker, the gold with her signature cracker, I guess, the square.
And I do like that she does her own hair.
I do too. I can appreciate that.
I've seen videos of her like really turning the wig into something. I'm like, bitch.
But what about the revelation that, you know, they talked about the painting the same again, but it turns out they used to be buddies, kind of, and I guess Aquaria taught her how to paint, kind of. So, I mean, I guess I could see how maybe Aquaria would be salty sometimes if you really were friends with this girl and you took her under your wing and showed her how to paint, and then she's getting compared to a lot. It would at least be frustrating, whether...
For sure. Yeah. Like, that's like someone hanging around me, like, taking all my jokes, like, it'd be frustrating, bitch. But, you know, if you're teaching someone something, you know, like, if Aquaria was legit, they're like, this is how you can do your makeup.
Right.
I don't see the issue, so.
Totally.
And Aquaria, you know, apologized for it. Or just said that she saw that she was a fool to even compare the two.
Right. Well,
she put that on her, like, Instagram.
Right. I mean, like, they're friendly. They work in the scene.
Because the fans are not happy about it. Because like, you go in the comments and they're like, bitch, y'all don't even have the same makeup. Like, first of all, girls, calm down.
They love to pick. Who's the audience going to attack this year? That's kind of sad that has to actually be a question that so many drag fans are psychotic and they personally attack these queens and racially attack the queens.
Yeah, so Aquaria did do a little backpedaling. I feel like she didn't have to, because at the end of the day, it's just a talk show. I'm sure these, they're friends outside of this.
Right, of course. Asia O'Hara, they liked her look. Right. She did good. Her team lost, but she survived the team. Dusty survived. They both did really well. And then the bottom looks ended up being Calorie, Eureka, and Monique. So, what did you think Monique deserved to be in there? She had the kind of the reveal.
You know what's crazy? I did feel like Monique was decent in the performance. I thought she was entertaining. I noticed her. She was very animated. I thought she brought. Now, did I think she was top? No. I just thought she did well. Did okay.
She's getting a little emotional too. She's getting a little early.
When you about to get in that bottom 2, bitch.
But she wasn't. Bottom 3 sucks, but she wasn't in the bottom 2.
I know.
When
she stopped on that runway, I'm like, bitch, get your ass off the stage.
Right, because these two actually, one of them is gonna go now.
The other queens are like, Monique, girl, come on.
Okay. You survived.
Mama Ruth's like, wait, bitch, you wanna come back?
I don't know I don't know if her emotions are gonna get the best of her if she kind of keeps blowing up like this. But we'll see.
This will set the fire that she needs, because I do think she's a great queen.
Oh yeah, I think she's hilarious, and I didn't mind the transformation look that much. It was cute. I guess it didn't make.
I got to know her a little bit, like with the whole Untucked, as far as like her mom, like just not sure how she feels about her doing drag, and just like it's
kind of new for them, new for the family. So yeah, it's always good to when they have the moments of opening up. It's interesting to see the queens that open up earlier on, and then the ones that take a minute, to really show their personalities and their backstories and stuff. So
because if you think about it, that's got to be a lot to even deal with. Going into competition and just have that in your mind. Like, oh my God, my family's about to see this, and I'm not necessarily out like that as far as like glam.
Right.
So, bitch, she's doing fine, and I feel like she's gonna come back strong.
For sure. I agree. Well, the bottom 2, Calorie and Eureka, it was kind of the battle of the big girls, I guess, which kind of sucks because they bonded, I guess, this episode, and we're extra friendly. So, what did you think going into it? Did you think Eureka was going to pull it out, or was she going to let her doubts get to her?
Well, bitch, I'm trying to cut out calories myself. So, I was pulling for Eureka. Just because I'm more like, just from last season and just me and her being such a sweetheart. So I'm a little biased in that sense. I'm sorry, Calorie. But I do love carbs. So I'll definitely be seeing her, when she's here in Mickey's.
I think, she's coming Monday. We're going to go. I want to meet her. Totally.
But I was rooting for Eureka, and, she
pulled it out. I was worried because she was really down this episode. And even last episode, we mentioned that Eureka's just not at her full energy yet. You can tell there's something. I hope she can pull it together, pull it through. I hope this win sort of, gives her the motivation to pull it through the next few episodes, because I really want Eureka to go far.
And I thought that, her lip sync was everything. Especially, her struggling through the episode and just her, really
letting the emotions out a little bit.
Just here, take it. This is me. I'm vulnerable, and she fucking brought it. And
it was good.
For Calorie, I'm just like, girl.
I mean, Calorie was fine. It wasn't bad. It was just a good drag performance.
She was going home.
I had hoped. I just don't want to lose Eureka yet. I want to see her go a little.
I want to go a little bit further. My bitch, she didn't come all the way back.
She needs her redemption arc.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want top 3, but that's only if she's bringing it to me.
We'll see.
I'm not saying if I want her regardless. I'm just saying I really want her to bring it and just be top 3, but we'll see what
We'll see what happens. There really are a lot of really talented girls, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think that's about it. That's what pretty much covers the gist of the episode.
Anything happened in Untucked?
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Vixen and Aquaria, their issues, and Asia being a little salty still, but
well, I will say
the whole main stage performance was so stank. Pharma-rusical, girl.
You know what? It was interesting to me. The whole, I was like, really? Stank is that you could call it that.
I mean, they got to do something.
Because you think
are they running out of ideas? They just do a rusical of some kind every time now.
It was like this. I was like, how is the straight crowd taking this? Is this
who cares, really, though?
But I'm just if you were just it just was a lot for me. I'm not gonna say stink, but definitely a lot.
You just I think you gotta ignore the camp a little bit if it's too much for you, and just try to focus on the talent of the queens. Sure. But I mean, I get it. There's been a few challenges.
Pharma-rusical.
There's been a few challenges the past couple seasons that were like, what? Like,
yeah.
You know.
Hey, you can say it's done. It's been done. But for sure.
Speaking of done, apparently we lost all of our.
Hey, that means that's our cue. We're gonna go out for a smoke, just like Eureka and.
Oh yeah, we'll go. Oh, that was cute when they were out there.
They're like out there having a moment,
and they're crying. Who was between them? Vixen was comforting them, and
I think I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh my god, like they're just like legit scared in their feels. Like, knowing they're gonna have to battle each other, still out having a smoke, and like, bitch, I love you. And like, I wish you the best, but bitch, I'm gonna send you home. But anyways, I'm gonna send my ass home.
Same.
It's time. Thank y'all for watching us. Thank you. You know, the 4 people.
Thank you, all 4 of you. I'm sure there'll be a few more people that watch this video as it goes out. But
and we just wanted to like go on as soon as, you know, we finish the episode, just so we could get it out there and just be done.
Yeah, we know, you know, it's hard sometimes. We've mentioned this before. We're always a little bit lacking when it comes to getting content out on time, because it's difficult when you have
get 4 people together.
Right. First of all, to schedule 4 schedules, everyone has 2 and 3 jobs or no jobs. Brian.
And that's our cue.
All right,
y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Thank you, guys. Like, comment, share. Let us know what you thought of this tonight's episode, and who did good, who did bad. Put it in the comments and let us know everything you thought. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nick.
Night, y'all.
All right. Bye. Bye, guys.
Well, we're live. It's time for some tea.
Okay, sorry guys, we're super late. We know we've been supposed to be on for a while. That's okay, there's nobody on anyway, so we'll just sit for a second, we'll chill. I'm sure they'll come.
Yeah, should we wait?
I don't know.
Oh my god, why am I so nervous? Live
Well, you shouldn't be, because there's no people on.
What do you think?
We should give it a few minutes. Sometimes it takes a minute, right? Or we just look stupid sitting here.
I know, that's what I'm saying, like...